Matt Mask versus Lars RORBAKKEN was a totally shocking match. In the very first round of this match, Matt did something I would have never expected him to do, and that was that he took a low grip on Lars. He literally dad moved him, he grabbed him down around the lower thumb knuckle, which is something that we pretty much never see from Matt Mask. Not only was he doing this, but he was committing his own shoulder. He had a super deep low grip and looked like a hook puller because he was trying to do everything he could to destroy Lars' pronation and prevent him from getting underneath and isolating his bicep. And this worked perfectly. In round 1, Matt ends up flash pinning Lars. Lars tries to go underneath and slip, but he can't even slip because Matt is in such a dominant position. He has that low grip and Lars just has nowhere to even run. So Matt ends up just going right down over the top of him and flash pinning him in round 1. And it was so dominant that in round 2, Lars didn't even try to go with the flop press. He ended up trying to go outside in this round, and this round ends up starting inside of straps, and outside he doesn't really have anything either. Matt is able to flash pin him pretty easily once again, making the score 2-0. And another thing that was going on was throughout this period, they pretty much were not taking any of their rest time in between rounds. They were just going right back up to the table and starting again. So this whole match only took like 5 minutes. However, in round 3, Lars did something that tricked pretty much everyone, including Matt Mask. He set up as if he was going to try to top roll and go outside, and Matt had that same low grip, that same high hook setup that he used with a lot of shoulder commitment to destroy Lars in that first round. And Lars looked as if he was going to go outside, but as soon as the go happened, he jumped forward and ended up hooking Matt Mask, and this allowed him to get enough shoulder commitment to go through Matt's high hook, and he was able to pin Matt pretty easily in this round. So the score is now 2-1 in favor of Matt Mask. This helped Lars to gain a lot of confidence, and his inside move was looking a lot better now. From here, Matt just decides to go ahead and slip and go back outside, and in straps, now we got the very first round where Lars was going to try to flop press and Matt was going to try to top roll. On paper, this could be pretty concerning for Matt Mask, but in the end, he was just able to flash pin him inside of straps. Even though it was a top roll versus a flop press, it didn't end up mattering. Matt just had way too much explosivity, way too much power to the side and back, and he was able to pin Lars before Lars could really get any kind of access to his power. Matt also used a really high amount of cup while he was doing this to defeat Lars' pronation, and it's really difficult to flop press without pronation, so I think that this helped Matt out a lot as well. Overall, great effort from Lars, and super impressive win by Matt Mask in a style matchup that could have been problematic for him.